What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video, and this time, because you requested it, the Murcielago in Street 2. Let's go! Real quick before I get into the video, I just wanted to share something with you. You've probably seen the shitbox ads that pop up on each of these videos, but you probably don't know anything about that. That's a shirt company that my wife and I have started. Each of the designs on those shirts is hand-drawn by her, and they're inspired by builds that I've done in-game. Also, we are physically making these shirts ourselves and shipping them out to you guys when you order. So check out the link in the description down below if you want to get a shirt that's really awesome and support the channel at the same time. All right, let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about the Murcielago a little bit. The car is fine. It's not the best car in the game. It's definitely not the best in Street 2. It handles okay. It definitely understeers. That's its biggest problem. And that's a common problem with pretty much all of the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive cars in the game. A lot of the Bugattis understeer. A lot of the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive Lamborghinis understeer, and this one is no exception. So you have to take drastic measures to try to get this thing to not understeer, and then it still kind of understeers a little bit. So to do that, you need to stiffen up the front and loosen up the rear. You need to make sure that the rear end has less traction than the front, and then you get oversteer. However, this thing has traction literally no matter what you do. So it's going to understeer just a little bit, and you need to plan for that. On top of that, despite messing around with the ARBs and the camber, you can't get this thing to respond to your steering inputs in a quick manner. Now, it still does respond, has a pretty decently tight steering radius, but you're going to have to plan for your steering, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. That being said, let's take a look at the tune, and then we're going to take it on a grand race and see just how irritating that is, or maybe the car feels nice in a grand race setting. So here we go. Power distribution is at 41%. Now you might be thinking you're crazy because doing that actually adds understeer to the car, which it does. However, that actually takes your acceleration to 2.6, which is crazy fast for Street 2. Now if you leave it at the default setting, which is 25%, you're up at 3.2. Still not crazy bad, but I think with the tune, this power distribution seems to feel the best. So 41% on the power distribution. Going down to brake balance, I've got it at 55%. And then for the aero rear, I've got it at -12. Into the suspension, +10 on the front, -20 on the rear, +20 on the compression front, -20 on the compression rear, +20 on the rebound front, and -20 on the rebound rear. Like I said, it is very extreme. The anti-roll bars are -20 in the front and +10 in the rear. Remember, anti-roll bars actually act opposite of your suspension. The stiffer your suspension springs, the more grip on that part of the car you have. For the anti-rolls, it's the opposite. The softer the suspension is in that part of the car, the more oversteer you're going to have in that part of the car. So soft on the front and +10 on the rear. Now the rear does react pretty stiff with this setting, but that's really what you want. Now the camber, I've got it at -0.25 for both. That maximizes the grip and handling for both front and rear. So let's take it out to a grand race. Let's see how we do. All right, the Murcielago's up last in this grand race. I'm starting out with the bolide. I've been really liking the bolide in the racing category. It definitely feels nice to drive, and I've got a new tune on it, so that's on my spreadsheet. The link is in the description. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, already got pushed into the grass by this guy. Didn't want me to pass, or maybe he was just trying to get himself ready for the line. Maybe just getting ready for the line. Let's see if he blocks me again. Whoa, my goodness. Oh, he didn't know the tree cut. Get back on the road. Let's see if we can salvage this very awkward start. Oh my gosh, bumped onto the road again. All right, let's get, all right, come on. The motorcycle in the wall. Classic. Okay, guy. Dude, that's the pushing into the wall is just I want to say it's on purpose, but it's really not. It's just people not knowing what their car can do. Okay, that was a dive on the inside, Mr. Evan. Let's calm down now. Where the front of the pack is getting away. I'm gonna have to do some magic to try to get back to the front. Oh, just avoided the back end of that guy. What is this, the Batmobile? What's on top of this? Oh, yep, that's wall. All right. This guy's coming back on the track. Oh, that's a wall. Not at all what I wanted to do there. All right, we are in the the cheater mobile. I turned my horn on while I was turning there because I wanted to turn harder, turn sharper. If you're not honking, you're not turning, baby. Let's see what I can do here. Sir Lex is out in front. Let's see if we can avoid this catastrophe there. And then let's... Oh! Knew I lost it there. I had to reset. It's okay. All right. Well, oh my gosh. I am driving so bad right now. I honestly thought I could take that way faster than I did. Or way faster than I could. Okay. I gave him a bump. Whew. Now we're transitioning into Street 2. This is gonna be a rough one, dude. And for my first grand race of the day, I'm doing quite poorly. Now, I think this one ends with like quite a bit of this. And then like a couple of street sections. All right, Murcielago, let's do it, baby. Let's catch up to Biloxi Cola. I don't even know what that means. What kind of cola is that? It's just something this person made up. Dude, that is unnecessary. Okay, not sure where you guys are going. Now I have to try to chase down this first place guy. I don't know if it's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do our best. As you can see, it's handling fine. I'm not losing traction on NOS on these corners. I'm doing fine. It's accelerating fine. I passed, 3 or 4 people there with good NOS usage, and I end up in second. So I'd say that's a victory, considering how rough the first part of that was and how terrible I decided to drive with the Agera. I'll be honest, I haven't driven the Agera in a little while. I've been using a lot of other cars and I forgot how to drive it. Anyway, Murcielago. It's actually decent. It really is. Now, it does have a little bit of understeer like I talked about, but if you're comfortable with it, it performs quite well. I mean, it's pretty difficult to lose the back end, even though I took most of the grip out of it with the tune. The car handles nice. It's just a little bit understeering. That's it. And if you like that type of tune, I think you'll like the car. You just need to use good NOS management like you saw in this particular grand race, and you can definitely pass some people. So anyway, shout out to the Murcielago, and shout out to you guys for suggesting it. I saw it in the comments, that's why I made the video, and that's it. I'll catch you on tomorrow's daily build. Trigger out.